Hello everyone. Today we learn yet another golden gem, and we're looking into ladies. This is mostly for ladies, but everyone can benefit. Why is it that there seems to be a double standard in society and even in the Bible? As women, sometimes we wonder why there's an emphasis for us to be pure, and the same emphasis is not put for men. Women are expected to be virgins when they get married, but we don't see the same expectation for young men. When a woman cheats, a man won't stand for that. But if a man cheats, women are expected to understand. This seems like a double standard for sure. And even for me, when I look into the Bible, it seems like this still exists there. If a man was caught in adultery with a woman, guess who was dragged out? The woman. But was she in the act alone? Why was the man not dragged as well? We see even in Numbers 5, verse 14 to 30, there's an offering that is called the jealous offering. Now in this offering, if a husband suspected foul play, if he thought that his wife was sleeping with another man, he could bring his wife before the priest. And there would be a process that they would go through. She would hold an earthen vessel, and they would put holy water in there. There was barley meal, and there was also some dust from the floor. And the priest would then pray. If this woman was sleeping with another man, her thigh would rot, and she would be cursed among the women. But this same offering could not be offered for a man. If a woman suspected the husband was cheating, nothing of that sort happened. But why? Why is there such a double standard? This really puzzled my mind as I read the Bible, and I thought, is God unfair? And I think the Bible counsels out itself and answers itself out when we search diligently. Go with me to 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3. And reading this has given me a bit of understanding. And for you to also understand, you have to watch until the end of the video to understand the point that I'm putting across. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ. And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Christ is God. So here there is something that God is setting out. That the head of the woman is the man, and the head of the man is God. Now, as a woman, we are accountable to our husbands. They are our heads. Men are not accountable to the woman, because how can he be when he is the head? He is accountable to God. As a woman, we were made for the men. Now, we'll read verse 6 to 7, which tells us that. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be shame for a woman to be shorn shaven, let her be covered. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of God, but the woman is the glory of the man. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Verse 9 puts it clear. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So now imagine, the woman was made for the man. So woman is accountable to men. So you were created for the man. You being created for the man, you can't now go and ask for accountability to something that you're made for. There's no double standard there. God is saying, us as women, we are accountable to men. So if he says, I want and I need you to be pure, then that is what you need to do. But it is not to our disadvantage that we were made for men. No, not at all. It is not to our disadvantage that men and people hold the view that they have, that the society has. No. It is not to our disadvantage that God holds us responsible to the men who will marry. No. God is actually on our side. It actually means that man has more responsibility than us. The man is responsible to God for his impurity, for his cheating, for his lack of faithfulness. As a woman, I cannot hold him accountable, but God does.